Rules and Open Government Committee to order. Let's start with roll, please.
Candelas. Duan. Foley. Kame.
Here.
Cohen.
Here.
Have a quorum.
All right, we start with reviewing the April 29th council agenda. It's a 9:30 closed session and a 1:30 regular session, and consent starts on page 5. Continues on pages 6, 7, 8, and 9.
We'd like to request a sunshine waiver on 3.3 for the resolution. The certification occurs on Monday, so we won't be able to post the resolution until Monday.
Okay, thank you. So on item 3.3 is the certification of the special election primary results. 3.4 is a spring IGR report. Section 3.5 is a multifamily housing revenue bond. And we have in section 5.1, a rebid on the Better Bikeway San Fernando Corridor project. 5.2, major street ceiling project contract. In section 7, we have the Sealy Park Master Plan adoption. Section 8, we have the Alameda Community Benefit Improvement District. And we have, looks like one item on land use consent to be heard immediately after regular consent. Do we have any public comment today?
No public comment.
All right, looks like we have an ad sheet as well, so any comments or motion?
Move approval with the ad sheet and sunshine waiver on 3.3.
Second.
All right, any other requests to speak? No? Let's vote. All right, motion carries 5-0, and the agenda is approved for next week. And then we have our May 6th preliminary agenda read, with a 9:30 closed session or 1:30 regular session. Consent starts on page 4 and ends on page 5. We have an RFP in section 3 for an advanced metering infrastructure solution. We have a Guadalupe Gardens master plan agreement in section 5. That'll be heard concurrently with 10.2. Section 7, we have report on city charter parks. Section 7, we have 7.2, code enforcement assessment report, and 7.3 is shopping cart item. And for land use, we have one item on land use consent, and 10.2 to be heard concurrently with 5.1, and 10.3 is another land use item. Not clear, I suppose 5.1 will be heard with 10.2 and not the other way around, so it'll come at the end of the agenda. Is that the intent?
That's my understanding.
Okay. All right. And no, doesn't look like there's any public comment for this one.
No public comment.
All right, any questions from the committee or a motion?
I'll move approval.
Second.
All right, let's vote. Yeah. Motion carries 5-0. All right, we have 3 items on the consent calendar today. Again, public comment?
No public comment.
All right, motion for consent?
So moved.
Second.
All right, motion and a second, let's vote. All right, that motion carries 5-0, and we have a memo here for a resolution, and I think Councilmember Dewan is one of the co-authors. So do you want to introduce this for us?
Yes, I do. Thank you very much, Chair Cohen. Today, we consider the resolution that speaks to the history, the identity, and the power of recognition in our digital age. This resolution called for the formal recognition of the heritage and the freedom flag of the former Republic of Vietnam, what many of us know and cherish as a yellow flag with 3 red stripes, as a digital emoji. More than just a symbol, this flag represents freedom, democracy, and resilience of the Vietnamese communities here in the United States and their contribution to this country. For millions of Vietnamese refugees and their descendants, it holds a deep historical, and cultural significance. In the world where emoji have become a universal language, where symbols speak louder than words, this resolution urged the Unicode Consortium and major digital platform to do what is right, to recognize the diverse story, identities, and histories of displaced communities. Currently, there's only one Vietnamese flag emoji available when you punch in on the internet, which is the flag of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. But a single symbol does not reflect the full identity of Vietnamese diaspora, especially the Vietnamese American community right here in the United States. I recognize that there is a gap, and this resolution seeks to close it. In keeping with the resolution formally adopted by City Council, which is resolution number 72679, adopted in 2005, and resolution 72679, adopted in 2017. This new effort reaffirms our city commitment to honoring our Vietnamese American residents and ensuring that they are represented fully, not just in our neighborhoods and government, but in the digital world we all live in. Let us take this step, not just to add an emoji, but to affirm the people's story, their sacrifice, and their enduring spirit. My website, which is sanjosedistrict7.org/emoji, has a link to a petition for our community members to show their support for this effort. Read the full text of the draft resolution, and I urge everyone to visit and pledge their support. I would like to thank my colleagues, Councilmember Casey, Councilmember Salas, and our Mayor Mahan to sign on to this resolution. With that, I move for approval and ask that this resolution be agendized in an upcoming City Council meeting for discussion by the entire City Council body.
All right, there was a motion. Do we have a second? Second. All right, we have a motion and a second. Lee, is there staff input on this?
Just two things. This is actually asking to agendize something at the full council, which we go ahead and move forward, so we'll add it to the Horizon report. And then IT department as well as IGR office have coordinated with the authors, so we are ready to forward the resolution if the council sees fit, as well as send a letter of support with the signatures along to the Unicode Consortium, which is the governing body, nonprofit, that controls emojis.
All right. Do we have any public comment on this?
No public comment.
Do not. Do we have any comment from the committee? If not, we have a motion and a second already, so let's vote. All right, that motion carries 5-0, and so we're on to open forum, which it looks like we have no comment for, and so we are adjourned at 2:09 p.m. Thank you.